Alright, boys and girls, it's Monday again, so let's have a look once more at today's New York Times crossword puzzle. Let's just jump right into it and see if we have what it takes today. And let's also see if we can compete with the clock. Here we go. The first clue is one across. Actually, I'll do the downwards first today and see if that makes a difference. And I already like to start here. One down. The clue is neighbor of a Norwegian. So this should be Swede. Let's go. Let's go. Number 2. The clue for 2 down is vetoed. Not quite sure yet, so let's just try to do the easy ones without thinking too much, if there are any easy ones. The third clue is dragging behind, so it's lagging or don't know quite yet. But number 4, I think, prop for a golf ball, I think this should be T. And then let's go to 5, percussion instrument in the marching band. What do you call those drums? A snare drum? That didn't fit. Okay, let's do the next one instead. The clue for 6 is hop something something, get to work. I don't quite know that one. And 7 down, the clue is textures transition. Is it, do they mean texting as on a mobile phone, or do they mean someone who's writing a manuscript who's doing a transition? Too hard for now. But 8, I think we got actress Zellweger. This should be Renee Zellweger, spelled like this. I don't know any other Zellwegers anyway, so I'm gabbling on this one being correct. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is correct anyways. And then 9, the clue is gift of something something. Not sure yet. The clue for 10 down is Latin L. Or is it a capital I, by the way? And it's also in quotation marks. Oh, actually they could mean the name I or me. What's that in Latin, by the way? Is it like this, by any chance? I don't like it, but let's skip it anyway. 11, the clue is like, yeah, that'll ever happen. So when they use quotation marks like this, I guess they mean that it's a spoken phrase or something, but it's too hard for now. Let's hop over to 12, Mid East something something peninsula. It could possibly be the Sinai Peninsula, which is between Egypt and Israel. I like it. Now let's go for 13, meaning end of a lunch hour, maybe. That's the clue. No, I don't have it quite yet. And now 18 down. Emperor just before the year of the 4 emperors. Okay, I'm quite good at history and Latin, it seems. Usually I get a lot of those correct. Let's see now. This is from the Roman Empire history, and it's something, the year of the 4 emperors. I think that might be close to the year 68 Anno Domini. And the guy before that, I guess with the number of letters it fits with Nero, but I'm not quite sure if he was really that late. There was another guy, Flavius Titus, but that doesn't fit the letter. So maybe it's Nero after all, because there's not that many that only has 4 letters. I wish I could nail it right away, but I guess we'll have to wait a little bit. Now let's go to prescriptions for short. Don't know that one. 25, the villain in Shakespeare's The Tempest. Isn't this the magician, the wizard Prospero? Or is it something else? No. That didn't fit with the letters. But there's this other character, Sycorax. At least it's a character in the play, but or it says character that doesn't speak in the play, maybe more like it. And also there's this third character in the play, apart from the heroic characters. It's the son of Sycorax, who maybe also is a villain. But what's that guy's name? Ay. It's something like Kataban or something. Okay, I'll hopefully it will come to me how we pronounce and spell that name. I think that this is the guy I'm looking for, but I'm not sure I have the name down quite yet. Okay. 27, along with 58 across and 1980s fad that sprouted. So this is something that was fashionable in the 1980s, and it sprouted, meaning it grew into something or erupted or something. Can't quite get it yet. It's 28, says soup legumes. I'm not exactly sure what a legume is, but it's some kind of a vegetable or something, like a pea or starch or something. Guess we'll have to wait again. 30, the clue says factual. I'm going to go ahead and guess that the answer is real. 31, the clue is clues. Hint, maybe. Let's wait. 33, the P of BPS. That one I don't think I know. It could be per bits per square or something. Actually, let's keep guessing a bit light here and see if that helps us or damages our chances. Now let's go to 34 down. It can chop a tree down and then chop a tree up. I suppose this would be an X. And now 35, the clue says three-dimensional art. Is it a sculpture? It fits. Yeah, looking good with this box here. No very strange letter combinations so far. So let's look at 37. The clue is ailing. It could simply be sick. 39. The clue is tail of something something. Tail of... Whoa. Let's wait a little bit. And 40. Come dash something something. Meaning enticements. Come-ons. That could be correct. Actually, let's see how it fits with bow. Let's keep guessing very light here and be ready to adjust some of it. 42, the clue says target of a cleanup. Is this maybe a mess? Could be other things. Alright, 43, fraidy cats. This is something that scares easily. Don't know that one yet. 48, throat soother. Like honey or something. Oil, I guess, is not correct. Let's try 50. Money to tide you over. Don't know. 51. Long stories. This could be sagas. But it could also maybe be epics. Let's just keep the S and keep in mind the possible letters there when we try the across clues later. Anyway, let's go for 52. Arc lamp gas. Is it like in this lighting, these lamps where you use neon, like neons or something? No. Not quite sure yet. Let's try the other ones. 53, aerodynamic. Like smooth, slick. That's probably not right, but let's gamble. 55 says Augustus home. Is this the city of Augusta, which is in the state of Maine, up in the northeastern part of the United States? If it is in Maine, but let's guess that it is. 56, the clue says believe it, something something, so I'm tempted to try believe it or not. 57, yield and right turn only. Examples of the signs yield and right turn only. So there are traffic signs, maybe? Let's try it, let's try it. 60, connector of a pair of wheels. Is this the axle of a car? And you spell it like this, by the way? Let's try, let's try. Now 61, to fix as a dog. Not quite sure about that one yet. Let's try 64. Get it? Question mark. Is it simply C? Okay, we're guessing very light today, but what the heck. Now the second to last downward clue is to go wrong. Maybe it's to err. To make an error, to err. And finally the last downward clue says smidgen. What does that word mean again? Is it like a very small amount? Or is it to drop oil on a piece of paper or something, to dirty something? Alright. Let's find out later. Let's skim through the across clues. 1, state of irritability. I have a very weak hunch that it could be stat. Or could it be snit? Okay, let's just keep guessing very light and see where we're at later. The clue for 5 is oaf. So this, I guess, is a synonym of a stupid person. But it ends in R. So I'm not sure yet. Let's try 9, an undercoat of an oil painting. And I'm not sure at all about this M here. A gloss. No, not quite sure yet. 14, the clue says Cabernet, something that is a Cabernet, and this should be a wine. Okay, halfway already. Let's just try to be quick and see if that's a smart move or if it leads us very much astray today. Let's go for opening stake at 15. This I think they're probably after the word ante, like the ante is the opening stake in a poker game, for example. 16, oh no, not something. And it might very well be 2 words. It's a little bit tricky, this corner so far. Let's wait. 17, the clue says stress between you and your former lover. Oh, let's try to be very clever here, because I was looking to fix something starting with X, and that actually fits with the downward clue vetoed, which is nixed. So I like that. Stress between you and your former lover. It could be extension. Let's quickly see if that fits with the downward clue here, which is dragging behind. Not yet, but let's try 20. In excelsis Deo. I have a good feeling about all my Latin guesses. Let's hope this one too fits. and also let's try 24 as long as we're in this area. Canada's Prince something Island. Well, this should be Edward Island, like this, and it fits very well with in tow, which is a synonym for dragging behind, something that is towed behind something. But that means our little Shakespearean try down here was not spelled correctly. It has to start with an A, but I feel like it should end with an N. The villain in Shakespeare's The Tempest. It's close, but I'm not having it. I'm not nailing it quite yet. Let's try the normal route again. Carried on 19. Actually, let's not try that Latin expression. Carried. Toted. No. 21, the clue is one of a pair of Old Testament book with female names. Let's see. Judith should be one of them. And there's only one more, it seems. Esther, isn't it? I also thought about Ezra, but I like this try. Let's match it up with downward clues here. Oh yeah. So it seems Nero was later than I thought originally. He seems to be emperor just before the year of 4 emperors, which I'm pretty sure was the year 68 or something. Anyways, let's look at 5 down. Percussion instrument in a marching band. A bass drum. Should be right. And 6 down. Hop something something, meaning get to work. Hop on it, I guess. An oaf, meaning a crude person, something like this. A boor, meaning a boorish person, a person behaving like a pig, and this OTOH, it could be some term that I don't know that means a texture transition, I guess. Alright, let's try 23, place for a baseball team's insignia. Maybe it's on the caps. You have the logo of the baseball team on your baseball cap. Why not? Now 26. Thing your former lover said about you. Don't have it quite yet. Now let's try 29. Straight up on the compass. Should be north. Meaning our try with real here was wrong. Anyway, now we're in this area already. Let's try to match factual with the T here. Don't know quite yet. But this one, clues could very well now be hints, I guess. Let's hop over to 32. The Beatles something something leaving home. This looks familiar in more ways than one. And it's She's Leaving Home, a title of a Beatles song from the 60s. Now 33. Historians concerned. It should be the past. Historians, their subject is the past, history. Now 36. QB7 author Leon. I don't recognize the title or the book, if it is a book, and I don't see an obvious word to fit in here. So let's go for 38. Halved. Into, is it like that? Let's guess. And now 41 former lovers text, for example. Excommunication. I sense a theme here with these X's. So it seems like oh, I'm messing up. Factual true. Write with a chisel on stone. Etch. Cold summer treats. Isis. Let's try. 47. Something Santa makes and checks twice. It should be a list, I guess. Oh, right. Now let's look again. The villain from Shakespeare. Oh, wait a second. Isn't his name Caliban or something? Or maybe it's not the villain I'm thinking about. I already found the name of 3 villains, and if it's the 4th one, then I'm dumbfounded here. I thought maybe his name is spelled like this, Caliban or something, but that really doesn't fit at all. So we have to go for something else. Maybe it's Antonio. Maybe we can get some help this way. 44. The clue says what alumni do on important anniversaries. Reuse. And this one, that was the list of Santa. Okay, let's try 49. Aptitude, skill, I guess, yeah. And for 51, former lovers' stances in photos, exposes. So the theme in this puzzle is that there are all kinds of terms starting with X, EX, and there's a wordplay connected to your X, your X's. Yeah, you get my drift. 54, absolutely everything. Cosmos, possibly. And here there was a combined thing. C27 down. What was this clue again? A fad that sprouted in the 1980s. No, we need to fix it by doing the other words. And now 59, Juno's home. This is a place in Alaska. And now 63, busy as a restroom. In use, I suppose. Now current lover who current lover who seems suspiciously preoccupied. It should probably start with an EX again. Let's wait a little bit. I'm suddenly a little bit too lazy to figure that one out, so let's go for 68. Chef's item for preparing apples. Is it, if you peel an apple, is it called to pare an apple? A parer? Is that something that you skin an apple with? Alright, let's have a quick look at the clock and see where we're at today. 30 minutes. Let's try to be quick and get the whole thing now somehow. 69 across, panache. I sort of forgot what that word means. It's not panacea. Panache, it's like bravado or something. And actually we were not quite sure about this one. Let's try 70. Author unknown for short. It should be anon for short for anonymous. 71 arrogant look is a sneer. 72 thinks janitors keep on rings. That would be their keys, I think. A janitor has a ring set of keys. And now the last across is wagers. So it's a synonym for bets. Now let's go for the easiest clues and try to fill some holes again. This one 67 down. Smidgen. Not quite. Let's try this. Money to tidy over. Alone. And this one, Fraidy cats, chickens. 61, fix as a dog. It's to spay, I think, like this. Let's try this one. Panache, I guess it's elan. It's a strange term, but I've seen that word before, so I think it's like that. And sleek fits very well with aerodynamic, meaning our word for current lover who seems suspiciously preoccupied. Expending. Not quite sure about this letter here. I guess it could be a D. I'll guess for a D, and hopefully I'll be ready to change it, but I have a decent feeling that is right actually. Now here, arc lamp gas. Well, xenon is a gas, so Aransteros. Oh, I see now. The clue for long stories, it should be epics after all. And I suppose this tool is a core, which meaning you remove the cores from apples. It looks good actually. And now I suppose the Shakespeare villain is probably Antonio, and the alumni, they are reuniting, so I suppose this could be a version of that word, reune. I didn't know it could be used like this, but it fits. I don't really recall this character Antonio from the Tempest, but I can't say I'm an first-rate expert either, so it's probably right. Now let's try to fix this hard upper corner here. This first, prescription for short is probably 3 consonants, but who knows who the second one is. Now a fad that sprouted something pet, but I'm not sure about this consonant either. But this is a clue. It should probably start with X again. Thing your former lover said about you. X. Okay, let's try to get some help again. This one, soup legumes, it should be lentils. So let's try to nail the rest here. This one, like, yeah, that'll ever happen. It's unrealistic. Sarcastic, I guess it's... yeah, I like that one, sarcastic. Let's try this. Undercoat on oil painting. Not sure about that term. 16. Oh no, not again. Let's hope we can get it now. 19. Carried. I hope Sina is correct. 13, the clue says end of a lunch hour, maybe. Nap time. Maybe not. But this one, Latin I, it's probably ego. I like that. It fits very well, I think. And now 19 again. Carried. Born. And what could be the last letter here anyways? Is it some kind of strange abbreviation? $26 again. Thing your former lover said about you. Explain. Exclaim. Exclaim, yeah. So it means the fad was Chia Pet, which I'm not sure I heard of before. So it's a very strange combination of letters that means end of lunch hour, maybe. 1 p.m. Aha. Alright. Maybe your lunch ends at 1 p.m. That could be the thing. This one again, carried. Maybe it's born. And gift of gab. I guess that's something. Gift of the slick tongue, which means an undercoat of an oil painting is guess so. I guess so. We guessed so correctly. It was not so bad after all. Did it in a little bit under 39 minutes today. I really hadn't heard that term gesso before, but gift of gab I had heard before. This means you are a very slick talker. So it was very doable today. Maybe I'll try it again for tomorrow and see if we can crack a Tuesday. Let's have a quick look at the archives again. So this is our record for August. I guess we'll have a go tomorrow and see if we can crack a Tuesday puzzle. We're doing very well on the Mondays. We have 3 correct Mondays in a row now, so maybe we should up the ante tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have another crack and another video tomorrow. But until then, thanks for watching.